Welcome, welcome. I'm OBI-san, and we are back to hopefully finish that build for the Zeta tonight. Because we got the weapons in the backpack left. We got the actual Zeta done. So I hope everybody had a good weekend. Mine's been eventful and tiring. But yeah, well, nothing to really get into. It's just this is now time to realize, before I go to work tomorrow and re-stress myself for the week. It's a living. Anyways, I should probably turn on the lighting. That would be cool. Be one of my brighter ideas, Alright, so you're probably wondering, what the hell is this? 30-minute mission? I picked up the totally not a Suzabi / Sananju crossover. It looks freaking awesome. I can't wait. Hey Johnny, what is up? How are you tonight? So yeah, I plan to do this one as well. I've also got two different 30-minute missions. Totally not a Zaku, right? With like freaking armor options. Look how many freaking pieces of armor this thing comes with. It's insane. Alright. And then this, I'm gonna go back for the wings. Holy crap. somebody in the Discord was like, "Hey mom, can we get a Sananju, a Sazabi, and a Wing Zero?" It's like, we have that at home. I mean, I'll give you that, but it looks so cool. I'm not going to complain if it looks cool, you know? We also got this. This thing's like sold out like everywhere I was looking online. Welcome. What? Okay. Oh, okay. So yeah, Pat Lair. I've been watching this anime. I can't wait to get the OVA and watch it. But oh my god, I love this series right now. So I can't wait to put that one together. This apparently has a special coating, I think. I want to say it's a special coating. Has realistic decals. It doesn't say realistic or special coating, but the person, unless there's another version, I don't know. There was a somebody at the last Gunpla meetup, not this past Saturday, last weekend, this past weekend on Saturday. They were putting theirs together, and I was like, did you like top coat that or something first? Like, no, it's special coated. I was like, holy crap, I want that. Anyways, oh, I need to get all this stuff off here. Somebody asked me, was this Zaku supposed to be beaten by this guy for a image I put up? And I was like, no, that's for a video I'm doing. I'm making a TikTok / short to showcase this mod being done. So yeah, that's what that was for. They're like, you're lying. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm almost done with it. I just gotta get a couple more things on it, and I want to try and release it tonight. So that'll be fun. I'm on the TikTok. I need to add that on the YouTube page, actually. Anyways, I want to get this done so bad. I want to get onto a real grade. I don't think it'll be the Ingram Plus. I kind of feel like I need to get a a Xeon done again. I feel like I need to rotate some out between Federation, Xeon, character, Gunpla stuff. So I might do that. Although the Ingram is kind of calling me now. But then I've also got, I've got the Zagok. I kind of want to do that Zagok. Kind of sad the $200 plus P-Bandai blind box is so... Right? Oh my god, I thought about it because the way we're doing it is me and my wife are splitting one. We got one. We ordered one. It should be here Thursday. I might do it on Thursday night or I might do it on Friday night. We're going to do a blind box live stream of it. So we'll see what we get in that 7-piece bundle. And then we'll see what my wife won't let me have and says it's hers because that's marriage. Just kidding. But yeah, no, that sold out the day after. And I was like, holy crap. Because if the way I do it, I buy a lot of my stuff, especially on P-Bandai. I do a pay in full with PayPal. So I only have to pay half of it this month because I get paid monthly. So I basically have my set amount of fund money for stuff like this. So if I only have to pay half of it now and half of it next month, I'm fine with that. I'll just budget out as soon as I get paid. I'll pay the second half. This one may or may not come out on the actual payday for me. So I think I'm paying $75 on my part while she's paying $75 on hers. And then it'll be $25 on the next pay. It's like, damn. But oh well, either way. So yeah, I plan to do, I'm thinking about, we're going to try and do that blind box opening this either Thursday or Friday. Depends on when we get it on Thursday. Because it could get here at 1 o'clock or it could get here at 7. And I won't have enough time to prep for that. Granted, I don't need to prep too much for a blind box, but I need to figure out the logistics. Because I kind of want her to be involved in it too, since, she's getting stuff out of this. But I also got to make sure that we don't put her on camera because she don't want that. She don't want to be on camera at all. So I'm trying to figure out how to do that, the logistics. I can train this camera to not go past a certain boundary. I don't know if I can trust it as much. Thought I caught that. Oh well. I believe the silhouettes, then Tall Geese 3 narrative with backpacks and a GM. Dominance guaranteed? Oh god. If a Tall Geese 3 is in there, I automatically do not get that. She gets everything winged basically, unless she already has it. Tall Geese 3 would definitely be hers. So I wouldn't get that one. But oh well. Actually, I think she had a Tall Geese. No, she either has a Tall Geese 1 or 3 already. And I got her a Tall Geese 2 when it was up for her anniversary. So I guess we'll just have to figure that one out. Oh well. You know what? In another week we'll have it all figured out. So yeah. Alright. Let's do this. What did I do with the instructions? Oh, here they are. Sorry, I've been going non-stop since freaking Saturday, basically. Alright, this is F from the first part. Yeah, okay. So I'll probably be using a lot of that. Something that's confusing is I'm working on that GN Arms type for the Exia, where it's got the giant, I've not actually watched it yet. I've not watched 00 yet. I've seen one episode. Oh, and I might get one of these. We got this from my sister-in-law because I had it in stock at Hobbytown. I might get one of those just for the fun of it. Put it together on stream or something. I really want the Zaku reprint though. That's what I want. But yeah, I'm putting this one together. I didn't know what to call that except for GN Arms type. The Trans Am mode. Or, no, I'm sorry. This is GN Arms type plus the Gundam Exia Trans Am mode. So yeah. I'm putting that, that's an off-stream one, personal for me. Just to do on my own time. As a, you know, because I can't put all these together on stream. I'll be doing that forever. But I will display it. So, you know, you'll get pictures and stuff. In fact, thanks. So, oh, hey, Obi. I think I know what you want. You want to jump up from the chair? Let's see here. Face cam. Let's get the chair real quick. Oh, that's some BS. Stop doing face tracking. Because I know he wants to get in that chair. Okay, let's not focus on my gut. Hop up. Good boy. Yeah. He's eyeing the treat. He's like, you can pet me, but, you know, I want to see that treat. I don't want to leave my sight. Well, don't be too over enthusiastic about it. Dang. All right. I think he's a little tired. I don't know. That was weird. Oh well. Something I plan to do. Where are you going? What's the camera doing? Raise this up a bit. Hey. Okay. Okay, my hair's doing something weird. I got a haircut recently this past Friday, and I feel a hell of a lot better. Okay, and let's see here. Make sure all the chats are visible to me. I don't want to miss anything like that. There we go. Okay. Let's do this. I am dressed for comfort tonight, by the way. Got my Family Guy Z shirt that I got in the tourist trap. I got my you know, some sweatpants. I'm ready to relax tonight. All right, we're gonna start on the flying armor, which is just announced on this page, and we still have to turn the page. Luckily, most of this stuff is like giant pieces. I don't think we'll be on this too long tonight, which means we can get to a real grade. My first real grade that I'll assemble on either Thursday or Friday night. It could be we do Thursday night, we start into the real grade, and then Friday night we do the unboxing of the surprise box, and then we continue back onto the real grade. I think that's reasonable to expect to be able to do. Okay, we're going to start on the right side, it looks like, which is this entire page. Wow, one whole page for the right side. Okay, let's do that. So we're going to need A1, I, M. Oh, we're finally getting the last bit of M here. Okay, excellent. Wait, do I need M3? Oh, yeah, I got it right the first time. Okay. That one's already done. Let's see here. We need. So I got the M3. I want to need C. That's a big boy right here. C 18 and 21. Let's flip that. Let's see here. That's 24. 18. So just one of these. Actually, they're the same part, so that means there's no side differentiation. Okay, and then we need 21. Yeah, so I hope everybody had a good weekend. But I can't wait to get to the next weekend. Although next weekend, I was so busy this week, I didn't get the chance to get the chainsaw together and go at the tree that's in my backyard that is over my driveway and blocking my garage to where I can't even get the lawnmower out. Although I went back there and looked at it today, it doesn't look as bad if I start from the top, because the rest of the tree, the thick part of the tree, is in the yard area, and that yard is outside. I don't go there because there's grass and nature and other stuff I don't like. So yeah, we'll so yeah, I will be able to at least get the front of the house mowed, because we have a ginkgo tree, because some guy as a kid went to Japan in the 60s who lived here before us and brought back one. I don't know how. I guess there wasn't such a thing as customs or something. So they brought that back and they planted it. It's a giant tree, and those berries are very well, they smell bad if you don't pick them up. So I have a choice of being outside and sweating and dealing with allergies, or staying inside. But now the yard smells that, and they'll start growing, which I have a patch of yard now which has a bunch of tiny ginkgo trees growing. So I had to pull those out manually by hand. The dude came by, and the reason I know is some guy in the 60s did this, because I don't know why people do this, but he decided, oh, I'm going to visit the old house I grew up in and see who lives there now. And he's telling me about this story. I'm like, oh, so it's your fault. Luckily, it's a healthy tree, and it's not going to fall in the house that I can tell, so I'm thankful for that. But I'm going to declare war on trees at some point and have them all removed, because I don't like them falling on my house. I'll miss the shade and the cooling I get from it, but whatever. This is the sucky thing about growing up and being an adult. You got to deal with this stuff if you own a home. Okay. Oh yeah, here we go. 21. Also not a side. That is a very long piece of liner. Ooh, I might be able to use that to replace the neck piece there, because I think I need a longer piece. I might be able to add that. It looks like it's thick enough too. It's not flattened on the back. Yeah, I think I might be able to do that with one solid piece and fix that a lot better. Sweet. All right, so in that case, since there's no side differentiation here, we're gonna cut them off at this end. Sorry, I just started rambling on, I know. All right. So those did not matter. Oh, will I be able to find this piece on I easily? I don't know. I-13, where could that be? But yeah, I'm excited for that blind box that's coming. Yeah, I got the tracking info yesterday. I was like, oh. So yeah, I can't wait. That's gonna be fun. And I think I'm hoping we sell a lot of cool stuff. I hope I don't get a bunch of stuff that either we already have or didn't want. Now I hope it comes out to equal out to more than $200 in value. I really do, but That is the risk you take with that kind of thing. So I need A113. Oh, that was B2. I wasn't even an A. That's A2. A1, here we go. All right. Yeah, I was gonna do a poll on the Fluxer and Discord servers about whether somebody would want to see it as a live unboxing of the blind box or recorded. I'll just record it while I do it, and then I can make some edits or something, I guess. So yeah, we're definitely gonna do it live now. So I went ahead and just made that decision. What part do I need? 13. Here it is. Although I might actually check and see when people would like to see an unboxing, a Thursday or a Friday night. Or maybe I can make Saturday night a special night for that. And that'll add in some anticipation and excitement for me and the wife. Or make her go insane with impatience and probably strike me down. I don't know, one of them. Something's bound to happen, you know. Because if people want to see it, or if they're like, okay, I'll just watch the recording later, that's fine too. So I'll figure that out. I'll put some feelers out this week on the servers. So if you're not in the servers, those links are on my page, on the YouTube page. Feel free to join in. Don't get discouraged if you don't get added to the right group at the start. I may have to actually add you in there manually. The bots may or may not work sometimes. It's kind of like when I get if I get a subscriber here on YouTube, sometimes the actual alert comes up, sometimes it doesn't. I'm excited when it does. It could also have like a privacy thing, so maybe it doesn't alert that when I get one if that person has, like, you know, they keep their sub silent. That's fine too. I just like seeing my work come up. I worked hard on getting that to happen. Okay, so we need J213. This is from parts. Wait, what is this? Oh, is that from C? Oh no, that's literally this part we just got the pieces out for. So I need J213. And that's it for this this row. This is I, not J. Wait, where is J? Is this J? I think this is J. J1 and 2, here we go. I'm going to separate these actually real quick, just because they're identical. Now I think they mean for you too as well. It just probably makes it easier on the molding process, I'm assuming. Oh my gosh, that reminds me. I started thinking about, you know, if I ever got to go visit Japan and go to the Bandai factories where they make this stuff for a tour, that'd be cool. I just saw a TikTok of somebody showing how cheap it is to go to Disney Japan. You can get your tickets, stay in hotels, get all the good stuff, all the extra perks for Disney Japan, and it only costs you like a few $100s versus going to the ones here. Like if I can get that, I'm freaking going. I will totally go that. I'll vlog it within a, you know, I would vlog it within a reasonable expectation though. I definitely don't want to be like those TikTokers that are ruining tourism over there. Okay, I think this whole runner is going to be pulled out for this whole side here. I think it all is. So we need J213, this one. I guess we'll find out here in a few moments. Alright. I love how I cut through all three of those, and it's like, oh, yeah, I'm not budging. Yeah, I think instead of causing stress, I think that's the way to go right there. That's like on-the-job learning. Or an equivalent of on-the-job learning, I should say. Not really this isn't really a job. I think that would be demeaning to call this a job. Even if I got to a point where I could actually make all my income from this, that would still be demeaning to it. And don't get me wrong, I'm not looking to be like some giant YouTuber that makes all their money, like millions of dollars on this. I don't think you can as a gunpla YouTuber creator. It would be cool. But, you know, if I was able to make my income off of this and just literally do gunpla all day, that would be freaking cool. But no, I have a more guaranteed income with a career in technology, so I'm going to stick with that. Now, if I get to the point where I can retire, that'd be cool. All right, so we got our M3, we got our giant I-13. This is A113. Then we got the C's. All right, that would be, this is A114. Okay, this piece is, I literally just picked that up and said what it was, I think. Did I? Now this would be C18. And I believe this is the C21. I cut the other one out. No, that's not C21. I lied. That is A19. This is C121. Because I made the comment about using these as potential runner replacements, runner substitution replacements to add on to the head to make the piece long enough for the transformation part of it. All right. Yeah, so this is from, let's separate this into what they actually go to. So this is first panel, second panel, this plus. Did I really cut both of those out? I did. No wonder. I was like, how is this mapping out this way? So that means I didn't actually get A114, did I? Did I? No, this is A114. I need A1, this is A19. Oh my gosh. And then J2. There we go. Okay. My mind not worked too good after this weekend. It's been a long weekend. I'm just gonna say that. We'll just leave it at that. By the way, and also, in case you hadn't seen it, this is the Zeta completes. He's also doing the hero thing from the Gundam Wing opening. I had this weird idea that I think would be cool if I had all the Gundam Wing suits, and if I had the characters had a figure of all the characters for all 5 of them, and then try and recreate the opening using the mobile suits as where they're doing what the characters are doing, and then, you know, using the characters in place of the mobile, you know, swapping the mobile suits and the characters in it. I think would be funny. But I did that just because I wanted them to not do something that was just like standing there with his arms down, like whatever. But I could technically probably use this. So I got these display bases. Hobbytown actually had these for $5, and I'm like, okay, that's reasonable. Because the dude that built a freaking wall out of like 80 of these, he managed to get, like, you know, all that thing where people in Japan buy it for you. But yeah, he had a better access and better luck with that than I would. So paying twice what he did, because he also technically paid like extra overnight shipping to get it faster. So I think I'm breaking about the same. All right. Anyways, Mecha. Jeez, I know it starts with Mecha. What's his name? Hey, wait, stop. Jeez. Okay. Mecha with a G something on the second part of the name. He usually shows up on my feed, so yeah, we're getting ready to denub those pieces. Oh, where are you? You always show up in on my front page here, and now you're not. Why are you not showing up? Well, I tried to just like scroll down. That has failed me. Let's see. Alright, I'll just type in Mecha and it should auto-complete with stuff that's likely for what I'm looking for. Oh, except Mecha Chameleons comes up. Mecha Oh! Mecha Gaikotsu. Yeah. That, I think they're, yeah, they're British. Yeah, that's who it was. No, you guy. Stop playing videos, Jeebus. Holy crap, hold on. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna close every one of my 28 tabs I have on this one window. Close other tabs. Jeez, that was super annoying. I don't think anything came through for you guys because I don't think I have desktop enabled. Yeah, desktop is muted, so you guys didn't hear that. And only Spotify is running. That's where all the music's coming from. And luckily, these mics don't pick up anything else, so I'm happy about that too. All right, now back to business, as usual. Okay, had to make sure I wasn't actually going blind. And let's also make sure these are cleaned up while I'm at it. Crazy thing is when you find bits of runner that has been cut off and for some reason it just clings to your nippers. There we go. Alright, let's do this. Oh yeah, need the nut bowl. I don't want to empty it until we finish this guy. Backpack included. Alright, well let's try that. And I don't know why my hands were shaky there. That was weird. Guess I'm getting old. Really? It fell in the nub bowl and bounced out? Are you freaking kidding me? Alright, aside from that stress mark right there, let's actually go ahead and zoom it in. Let's see. Another thing I'm gonna probably change on the stream is I'm probably gonna have that until something comes in, I'm probably gonna have that chat window hide as well. So it only comes up like, you know, it stays up for like a minute or so and fades out. That way we get more space being viewed on here. But also can also have a chat. I wanna, there's actually a good chat plugin that does multi-chats like YouTube, Kick, Twitch, X, and I think something else. Oh, TikTok as well. I have been thinking about also going on TikTok as well. Because apparently there's people in there that actually like Gunpla there. And I've been seeing a lot of stuff. But yeah, so I was thinking about, you know, potentially also simultaneously streaming on TikTok as well. If I do that, I can do a combined chat so that everybody can see everybody. The only problem is the plugin doesn't work with my Fluxer stream chat. I don't need it to work with Discord, but if I can get it to work with Discord, that would be good too, because then I can just use that one as that bridge with Fluxer, since the stream chat works on both of those. There's that. Actually, no, now I'm thinking about it. Thursday night might be the 30-minute mission. Although we know it didn't take 30 minutes to do a 30-minute mission, 30-minute fantasy with the Libra Lancer. That took way longer than 30 minutes, like 4 hours and something. So theoretically, it's still faster. All right, this one's done. Nah, we want this piece. So when it comes to the real grade, the first one I'm going to do, I got a few. Are there any requests for which one you guys would like to see? I would like to do a Zaku, but if everybody would rather see a specific one that I've got. So I've got like we're not going to start with the high new real grade. You can get that one out of your head right now. But, you know, I'm personally thinking either Zaku 2 or Zagat, personally, so that I can also give Zeon a fair chance to be seen out here. Because, you know, depending on what series you're watching and what part of the timeline you're in, you find out they're not necessarily always the bad guy. Like Unicorn really changed a lot of stuff with that. Holy crap! I was literally watching that like a daytime soap opera. I was like, no! It was insane to find that out was what actually happened. I'm not gonna say it on here. I don't want to give spoilers if somebody's planning on watching it. I hate spoilers myself, so I know how it feels to have something spoiled that you were planning to watch or been waiting to watch or something. Because maybe you're watching everything in order. You want to watch all of Mobile Suit Gundam, and then you want to watch all of Zeta Gundam, and then Double Zeta before you get to Unicorn. There we go. Alright, this is the inside. This is oriented this way. And out. Yeah. Oh, okay, I see. It's not clear on which, I guess the upper side piece here. Oh, wait, no, there's two of them here. Okay, I see. There's actually two of them, and oh, and that piece comes through. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, so now we can move on to the second part of this row, or second column. Hi, Obi. It's interesting how sometimes you'll get stress marks, sometimes you won't. I think it all comes down to when you cut it off the runner, you know, if the piece like really gets to that point of stressing as you take it off. Like if your nippers end up like making it, if your nippers basically make it bend and cause a stress mark. So I think I need to look at training myself to do better with that. Okay. All right, and let's see if I can shave just a little bit of this off. There we go. Stress mark is gone. A little bit more on this will do it too. There we go. All right, so we need that. We need C21. So I need to put these off in somewhere special, some special drawer or something, because these look like they could actually replace that that neck piece. Or they just F off into the space. That's fine too. Suppose like I Believe I Can Fly didn't start playing there. My gosh. At least I saved one. I think the other one actually went somewhere on this runner holder. So in case you're wondering what I'm talking. Oh wait, nope, wrong one. This one. Yeah, right here. So I got this. I think it went somewhere in this area. Okay, well, it's like I'm done. All right, zoom back in. So it might be in there somewhere. We'll deal with that. We'll find it later. Okay. We're going to get this one cleaned up and okay, that is an odd one to deal with here. So yeah, see if you can see that here. So you see that stress mark is kind of embedded on the sides too. So that's just really weird. So I guess we'll, and this is probably something that won't even be seen. So I can get the top part of it off, but now I gotta do this weird thing where I take the very tip of this and just like get this really tiny angle right here and just try and shave it as much as I can. It could be that it just went off to the side a little bit too. Yeah, this is a weird one. I mean, every time I shave, it's taking off white stress marks. Okay, I think that's good enough for this piece, just because it doesn't need as much. Okay, so orientation on this is showing this, and specifically like this. Okay. And it showed it going in from the back of it, so guess we'll find out here. Well, I see what it is now. That's going to be what connects it to the probably the backpack or something. And on the front, we've got 4 holes there and 4 pegs here. Okay. Okay, that looks right. Ow. Oh, my nose is itching. Oh, man. One sec. There we go. Don't even know why it started itching. Alright, so we got that piece that moves around. It's locked in. Okay, and now. Oh yeah, we gotta get this piece done too. Want to get as little cut area as possible. These pieces may not necessarily be a good idea to try and file down or something, because all I'm going to do is just take off more paint. Although when you look at it, it's probably not going to be that much paint, because looking at the instructions here, it's going to go like this. Wait, is it going? Oh, this is the outer piece. Okay, it looks like, yeah, in reality, you're not even going to see those edges where it was, but you get this nice little mechanical machined look, and then you get the accent of silver on here, along with. I actually really like that. So you get, although I guess it kind of looks like it's okay. Yeah, you can see you got the shiny silver, you got the gray, but you also have that accent of silver within the gray, which looks really good in my opinion. So yeah, that might be one of those pick your own battles, or pick your battles kind of thing. But do you want to do that, risk having even more stress marks or missing silvery pieces? You probably won't see those either. Alright, so we're gonna get, okay, this with this, and then J2 is going to go over top of it, it looks like. Okay, zoom back into that. Stress marks on all 3 sides of it, all 3 cuts of this. Thought that would work, it didn't. So let's open a little bit. Okay, we got that one. This one should be a lot easier because I got something to, for the blunt side to grab onto. I love seeing these stress marks just disappear. Then I wish I could do something like that. You know, as far as mental stress, that would be awesome. These nippers get rid of stress marks on your parts and your mentality. I mean, unless the stretch marks are like causing your mental stress, then I guess that would technically help. Okay. Did anybody order anything on P Bandai or from any other stores that were having sales, or any special gunpla that you found? Even if you went to a local hobby shop and found something. Okay, so it's saying alright, actually you can see it in the top corner there, right? Yeah. Okay, so it's saying this piece that looks like this. So this needs to actually go in here. Like that? Okay. Yeah, that's all it is. Now, I did order the G Gundam Shadow Gundam on P Bandai. I wanted the Maxter and the Rose too, but that was going to get a little expensive. I might still get it. Hopefully they don't run out if I decide to go ahead and get it again. Oh yeah, let's grab out J2 here. Or J2 13 here. Let's grab that. And it fell. I didn't drop that piece. It fell with purpose. Ah, Ricardo. Hey, happy Sunday. Sunday's not as happy, except for the fact that I, have this as a stream day. That's about the only happy thing with it. Because otherwise, it's a bleak reminder that it's the last day of the weekend and I have to go to work tomorrow. Although I really can't complain. Well, I can. The mental stress sucks. But, well, that's why you do things. And luckily, my workplace has a great mentality of you work to live, not live to work. So they don't want us to burn out because, well, that's bad. So they actually encourage you to take vacation time. Just get your stuff done, your projects and stuff. And mine are coming along. Actually, I closed out my projects already that I already had planned for the year, so that's good. But yeah, how are you, Ricardo? I think you had to go in on Saturday, so you had to leave early on Friday from the stream. Hopefully that was hopefully you had a good work day. All right, so this piece goes like this, and we got this. And also, welcome back. On top of that, glad to have you in here again. Okay. Oh, they're showing this. Oh, I see. Wait, no, I don't. Do I? Do I see? Oh, yeah, I see I have it upside down. That's why. Of course because of course I do. Why wouldn't I? So... Oh god, I'm trying to get this lined up. I see what they want me to do, but my fingers are dumb. Where's the robot devil from Futurama so I can make a deal for some better hands? There we go. Okay, now we got it. Alright, so we got this, and it goes on the front side. Ah, I see. Ooh, I see already. I see where this is going. Heck yeah. And it rotates because it's a ball joint. Although, how loose is that? I might get like a rubber. I need to go to go on the gun primer site and order those joint stickers. All right, so this is the right side of the flying armor, first row. CB, what is up? How are you? You come in to see if we hopefully finish the Zeta tonight, because the Zeta himself, Zeta is done. He's doing right now. He's in the same pose as Hero from the opening. Have you any advice for broken parts? Depends on what's broken. So like, actually, let me go ahead and just show this. Yesterday we went there. We went in. There was no way. Or hey, that it covers up with that that little heart thing on the tablet here. There wasn't no walls, no materials, just the floor and roof trusses. We called it a morning around 10:30 in the morning. Dang. Well, there you go. All right, so this is part of the transformation stuff. So it depends on what part's broken, CB. So like here, I've got this piece. Let me push the head down, because that's what this is for. Or, you know, that'll just come out. Part that connects the leg joint snaps on the Banshee, and I'm gluing it on and using nail polish and much more. Okay, okay, so remember, I'm still kind of technically new at this myself, but at the beginning of this venture with the Zeta, which I feel like this is like, when I grow up, I want to be the real grade version of me. No, you do not. You do not want to be that. Get that out of your head. Here we go. Woo! Okay. So yeah, I'm thinking of getting a metal frame. I mean, if you can find one, I guess. I don't know if they have one or not. Okay, so you see this right here. That is for this piece, so the head can push down and come up. That's too short. But you also see it's not one piece, because I clipped that, I snipped that thinking that it was a runner. And now that I'm looking at this, I don't think that was long enough. I actually have a paper clip in there glued in. Oh, bless your heart, I'm never touching another unicorn. Oh no. Wait a second, it really hid bless your heart? It tried to moderate that? It recognizes that that's actually a southern thing that we use to, you know, that's wrong. That is like the most light-hearted and comical way to say, you know, I'm so sorry. Oh, here we go. Here's that piece I was talking about. You know, after I'd like destroy this entire setup over here. Yep. I have heard bad things about the unicorn Ver.Ka. I'm sorry, the unicorn's Banshee Ver.Ka. Okay, anyways. So yeah, that piece right there, I snapped that, or not snapped it, I cut it thinking it was runner. You're from Texas? So I'm in Tennessee. We're all from the South. And I think what Bandai doesn't realize is that us in the South, we like gunpla. We have a lot of gunpla people, but yet they put all the freaking Gundam bases in the north, in the far north, for Canada, I guess, to have easy access. So the closest one I've got to me, I had to ask AI, how can I go to Chicago and visit the Gundam base and not get stabbed? And it gave me a game plan. It gave me an actual game plan for it. I was like, oh, okay. Gigam. Why is it holding? Is YouTube being biased toward Texans? Okay. those messages should be showing up. I'm not gonna let it. I'm not gonna let it censor you just because you're Southern. Anyways, so I'm thinking this should actually fit. Let me. I think that's enough. So the thing I need to do is, you want to take runner pieces and on CB, that piece that snapped off. Why does that sound very familiar to Jerry's Real Grade Zeta, where she snapped the hip a couple nights ago? I finally saw the I saw the clip from that, and somebody was mentioning it on stream. I think it was Johnny, in fact, mentioned on stream. And I was like, I tried to tell them it was cursed. I really did, and they're like, no, that's not real. Like, okay. All right, so this does fit, and with a tight fit. So this might be what I use. I just gotta get the right length. Honestly, so this might be the right length here when I cut off that bit right there, or I might just sand it down and make it, you know, even. Because as you see, I also didn't get this completely straight. This is just temporary now at this point, and it's also very loose when it goes in. So I don't think I did a very good job with that one. But this is one of those things. Like I said, I'm still learning and teaching myself stuff. I mean, overall, it's working. Yeah. This is also one of the drawbacks, I think, with this particular kit. Once we get the flying armor and stuff on, my God, why is this not working? Oh, I think it's I think the collar itself is blocking it from fully coming up here. And I just popped the neck piece out. Oh my gosh, MGX Unicorn is the only one that's not. Oh, I mean, this one? Oh, you can't see it because I'm fat. One sec. Come on, seriously? As big as this thing is, it still is easily hidden by me, apparently. Okay, you mean this one that my wife got and says I'm not allowed to get one for myself? She got that on sale. It was already marked down to $270 something, and then she got it on sale for 20% off of that, so she only paid like $215 for it or something. I might be wrong on the math. Not as wrong as people are when they try to say, you know, quote prices for Hobby Lobby kits for some reason. I don't understand that. But yeah, maybe one day she'll have a heart and let me have one. My wife has one. Let's get the facts straight. Oh, I'm still on hand tracking. No wonder. I was like, what is going on here? Yeah, no, my wife has one. Oh man, allergies are killing me. If you ever visit Tennessee, load yourself up on like Sudafed, or not Sudafed, Claritin. Load yourself up on freaking Claritin and stuff. Oh no, we have a snooge in the chat. And apparently I've got a message over here. No. I'm afraid to ask about that chair with a hole in it and a Home Depot bucket underneath. Anyways, how's it going, Snooge? We're over here breaking my stuff again. All right, anyways, so yeah, I think this runner might be long enough and it's the right thickness to do it. So I think that'll be our replacement piece. Oh, I'm on my phone, so it's easier for me to chat here. Oh, that's fair. All right, so yeah, for the this is just such a weird a look here. Like, anyways. Let's see. I did for Texas A&M for versus Tennessee game. That was one hell of a game. Oh, nice. Oh, so okay, Texas A&M. Yeah, I'm thinking. So there's one funny thing. We have a lot of Texans that are moving here for whatever reason. I actually don't know why because. Oh wait, no, never mind. I know why. We'll get into. We won't get into that because it breaks one of those rules I have about other things. So yeah. Anyways, so we have Texans here that are coming. Like, few moved in on my street even, and we have the University of Tennessee. They have the University of Texas. We all call it UT, but they need to understand that they're in Tennessee territory. Anyways, so yeah, this is the completed Zeta, and we'll transform him after we get his stuff made. But I think the backpack might be part of it. So yeah, what is up, Snooge? And also back to the CB. Yeah, runner glue, cement, like this, or even better, I actually like this stuff better. This is just thin cement. Mr. Cement is actually really good, and I feel like I'm quoting some stuff for Spaceballs here, like Mr. Coffee and Mr. Video. I can't wait for that Spaceball 2 to come out. I hope it comes out. Mel Brooks is like is actually 100 years old this year. That's insane. I really hope he gets to see that, his work. All right, so yeah, we got this part of the right side of the flying armor. It's got that cool transformation right there. It can move around and stuff. And it looks like this is probably what's going to connect to the back of it, or at least to the backpack. That moves around. We got the cool accent. All right, so now that I've yammered on enough, let's get to the next part of it. Unzoom. I know it's called zooming out, but I called it unzoom because it takes up less space on the button. All right. So I need J210, J211, I11. All right, here's I. I need I11. Let's see. There it is. And it's direction specific. Or it's directional like tires can be. I know you're talking about the Longhorns. We're butthurt for not being called UT when they join the SEC. Snooze, you lose. I'm not even a football fan. What the freaking hell? Come on. What is this thing doing? I don't want y'all to see my messy basement. One sec. Yeah. Enough for Obi to get in and out, though. You good with that, Obi? Okay. We'll set up your new bed later. It caught a ghost. Don't say that shit. It might actually be right. It may have actually detected one. Who knows? Alright. Well, since I already have these in my hand, I guess I'll go ahead and get the nubs off. Alright, so there's that. So we need that. We need L8. L, holy crap. Ghost of Grandpa Gundam. At least you didn't say out. What the frick? Oh no, it's detecting the head on the unicorn poster, isn't it? Hold up. No? Okay, I thought maybe it was detecting the unicorn head or something. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, that's scaring the hell out of me right now. What is it detecting that it's ignoring my actual face? Ah. Let me turn it off and back on for the face tracking. You got the Snanju. Wait, which one? There better not be a demon face up there, damn it. I'm gonna unplug this camera back in. I've got to get my streaming PC full, set up physically. I've got it installed. I just don't have it set up physically. That's all. Well, okay, I've got Windows installed on it. I just need to plug everything in. I need to put it in place. All that fun stuff. Did the Stream Deck really? No, it's there. Okay, maybe that will fix it. Maybe just unplugging it and plugging it back in will fix it. I mean, the Snanju. Oh, wall scroll. Okay, cool. Yeah, I got my wall scroll from the one and only, that wall scroll from the one and only anime convention I've ever been to in my life. And I don't even remember what it was called. It was like, oh God, it was 13 years ago. I've got more wall scrolls from a used video game / book / movie place that closed down recently. But they had posters. I started taking all kinds of different stuff. They had anime posters to wall scrolls. So I got like Fooly Cooly. I got one for, this is old anime, Ninja Scroll, Slayers. One of my favorite. Slayers is literally my top #1 anime. Son of a. I forgot. I was looking. I was like, why is this not working? Here we go. Slayers. I got a wall scroll for Slayers from there for like $3. That is my top 1 anime. I love that. Megumi Hayashibara is my favorite voice actress. I love just about anything she's done. Whether it's, you know, that or it's Sorcerer Hunters or just everything. Streamer just broke their RG Zeta yesterday trying to transform. Please don't be next. Lucia, was it Jerry, the VTuber? To be fair, I have broken this one. But I didn't break it in that sense. I broke it in the sense of, yeah, I think the Zetas have a curse. So yeah, I have fixed it sorta. So you see this right, I don't want to take it all the way out again because that'll suck. But this right here, I cut that thinking it was runner, like more than halfway off. So I've got a plan to fix it with one of these, another piece of runner that has got the right thickness. And you can see how I could easily confuse it with runner. I didn't realize it until afterwards. But yeah, if it was Jerry the VTuber, yeah, I'm already aware of that. Somebody actually mentioned it on Friday when it happened, and I saw the short this morning too when I woke up. And yeah, that's pretty much what that one's known for, breaking on transform. Literally, somebody mentioned, like, is a double Zeta Ver.Ka any better? Yeah, like I said, the reason this one's broken at all is my fault. What's the piece? Maybe I can send you a spare. Do you have I don't have a PO box. I never considered like receiving gifts or anything. But I don't think I really need the piece. I will tell you, it is actually, I mean, that's obviously that's a cool thing for you to offer. It's actually A128, this piece right here, because I had cut that piece off thinking it was runner. But like I said, I'm also learning as I go, since I only started this like a couple months ago, actually building and getting into this side of it, instead of a 10-year collecting spree. But yeah, I plan to I might consider that if anybody has like a special kit that they want to see built or something on stream. I've heard people do that. In fact, I met a streamer at the local gunpla meet who streams on TikTok, and people are sending him like these really cool Chinese kits and Gundam kits, you know, that they want to see built. So, I mean, I guess that's a thing. I've never really considered that. It's like, I don't know. I don't know if I even feel comfortable receiving gifts like that, you know. But if somebody wants to see it built by me for some reason, I don't know if I'm that good of a content creator or anything. But I will be glad to give it a try. Maybe we can talk later on that. I have to think about things like that. I mean, it's not like I'm trying to say I don't want people to figure out where I am. I don't. Well, obviously, I don't want that much detail out, but I'll consider a PO box, I guess. If that's a thing that people want to do, I guess that would be interesting enough. Yeah, I'll think about that. Let's see how far I go with this. I mean, I want to grow and get bigger with this too. So maybe that's something I should consider. Yeah, you give me something to think about. But yeah, on that piece, for that piece, I'm going to build it because part of this journey is learning how to fix stuff like that and do modifications. I mean, you know, I got this mod right here that I did for the Century Grade Gundam hammer for the chain. I will be releasing the TikTok and YouTube short for that either tonight or tomorrow, sometime tomorrow, to show it being done. Because I got a really cool thing set up, a little bit of a video. But yeah, as far as the double Zeta Ver.Ka, this is just the Zeta. I'm gonna call you Lucia. I assume that's how you're pronouncing it. This is the Zeta, but I do have the double Zeta full armor Ver.Ka. I heard that one is a masterpiece to put together and very sought after when it's in print. I heard you talk about metal frames. I have 11, mostly for my master's grades. Oh, yeah, that's what CB was talking about, trying to get a metal frame because they snapped part of the. What did you snap? But yeah, for broken parts, Mr. Cement or Tamiya Cement, thin cement if it's a really tiny piece. If you can, make runner glue as well. That will help too. But you want to melt that so it's more natural. I will say that. These are things I've learned over the past few months. But yeah, it is. Yeah. The part that connects the leg joint snapped on my Banshee, and I'm gluing it on and using nail polish. Okay, yeah. Back to that, CB. Hopefully you're still listening. The glue, from my understanding, will actually just create like a layer of holding it. I would probably look at the cement, unless you meant that, or if you meant you were making runner glue, because what the cement does is it melts the plastic together rather than creating a hard shell and coating. So instead of like, you know, I mean, I guess instead of like having like, you know, two pieces, you'd have a shell like coating and all that, like holding them together. They would be more melded together. That didn't make any sense with me holding them like that because I can't really, yeah. Anyways, but yeah, you want them to melt together so it's naturally bonding and binding it together. Because, and even then, that can also be hard to do. I found mine on eBay, all good prices. The Sinanju and Sazabi are heavies. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I never considered a metal frame for those. That would add some value to that too in terms of display and posability though. Yeah, when you said you got the Sazabi, I was like, me too. I love the fact that somebody in the Discord, they were like, you know, I was like, hey, I got this. This thing looks like a cross between Sazabi and Sinanju. but this is a 30-minute mission. It's heavily inspired, and it's also got some Wing Zero in there. So I'm gonna freaking get that kit, that add-on kit. I can't wait. But yeah, I'm gonna look at those metal frames. That sounds cool too. Oh yeah, we're going for L here. Oh gee, I wonder where that part is I need. All right, let's get that. Sorry, I got a little distracted, and I apologize. All right, piece 8. Oh god, I hate that. I hate how that just snaps. Jeez. Oof. I hear that snap and it just sounds like, to me, it's almost like hearing you know, a bone break or something. Like right in my ear. Alright. But yeah, now I want to definitely look at that. Yeah, again, Ricardo, I do appreciate the offer on that. I'm gonna fix that piece myself. But you have given me something to think about in terms of that. I don't know if anybody's interested in doing stuff like that. I mean, I personally think it'd be cool to get free gunpla kits, but I guess that's not really necessarily what I'm trying to be about or do. But if somebody really wants one that bad built by me, I don't think I'm that special. Let me build a few more kits and get really get in there. I did a custom cape. What? A custom cape? Dang, I've heard about those. I've only heard about them. And the idea sounds cool. In fact, there's a Crossbones Gundam kit that I want. It's a master grade. It's in stock. It's only $52. Wait, I can do a pay in for on PayPal. I can probably get it. Probably do that when I go to get my wing kit. It's not going anywhere, but I want that Crossbones, even though I've never read the, I guess the novel or the manga that it's from. All right, let's go ahead and get this in here real quick. Oh, that is cool. Okay, I see how they're doing this. I was like, how's this going to stay in here? I thought maybe it was like thin or thick enough to have a gap for it to sit in. But no, what it looks like, I don't know if I can, you see those ridges, one on one side, one on the other, and it alternates, it looks like. Yeah, so it's alternating, so that's how it's going to hold it in there. Okay, so like this. And this. Okay, that's cool. Okay, yeah. And you can also, oh, went up too high. Yeah, you can see that, and then that right there, that's where those ridges are to keep it in place. That's awesome. I like that. I love when they do stuff like that. That's so cool. Okay, and now we've got J211, J210, which are not those. Wait, what? Oh, this is I. I was like, what the heck? Wait, this is J1. I need J2. I forgot I separated those. Thinking for one big one. But yeah, if at some point you decide to join into the Discord or the Fluxer, I'd love to see the custom cape from the Sinanju. I used a red bandana with a metal wire, small chain. It was a pain in the ass, so I never want to. So again, I bet. That's something I thought about. I was like, man, am I gonna have to like learn to sew now to like really modify my gunpla to make it look how I really truly want? Is that, and there we go. Ow. That sounds cool. I'd love to see that sometime for sure. Come on. Oh wow. You know, I realized I didn't denub those last two pieces, but I don't think I really had to. Well, no, I did. Yeah, I was just kidding. I don't know why I even said that. Oh, I took an extra layer. Small layer. Oh, it looks ugly. Okay. Think of tries from Wing and his half cape. Try his. Oh, Trace. Okay, yeah, Trace. Never mind. Okay. So the sand rock, you're saying. And that's another one I want. No, not the sand rock. Yes, the sand rock. Yeah. I was just kidding. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to imagine that one is Nanju though. Junimo, what is up? How are you tonight? Coming in hot from the Fluxer server. I have a bot that I run in Proxmox, and it literally connects to my Fluxer server on a specific chat channel, and then it puts it out to port 8080. You know, it's all internal, so not that worried about it. And that's what I'm basically picking up on this chat on the screen. I want to find a way to integrate all that to show all the chats, so that everybody can see everybody. I want to connect the world. Chats without borders. Okay. That one's done. Doing fine, just chilling. How are you? I'm doing well. It's been a long and tiring weekend, but that's almost over. So yay, I get to go to work tomorrow. I did sleep for like 12 hours today. I didn't want to, but apparently my body's like, you need this. Like, fine, whatever. As long as I can get the things done that I needed done. I had to like change my priorities on some things, but that's okay. I had to stop from procrastinating from the backlog. Stream it, and then you have people and get people actually watching you. Then it's like, oh crap, I have to do this. I can't just like not do this. So this backlog that you see behind me. Oh wait, one sec. I do believe you are new here. So this is a 10-year backlog. So yeah, I'm working on it. I collected for 10 years, but now I'm working on it now. As of like 2 months ago, I built like one. Yeah, right? Oh, wait. I'm sorry, I'm not done. I'm sorry, that's not the whole thing. I lied, apparently. One sec. Actually, let me see if I can just show it here. Well, so I bought this Friday. No, yesterday. No, Friday. Yeah, no, it was Friday. No, it was yesterday. I'm sorry, it was yesterday. Got this, the Ingram Plus. I freaking am loving. About to say, I hope I did not spill my nub bowl. That would suck so bad. Let's unzoom that. So yeah, I got my Pat Labor real grade. I got a not Zaku. I pulled this one out to look at it. I actually want to get the Tequila Gundam resin print accessories and convert that, because there's no Tequila Gundam. I got the fin funnels from my entry grade. Real grade isn't that? That isn't Gundam? Oh yeah, no, there's Evangelion ones too. Yeah, so there's the patent labor license, there's the license for Evangelion. So yeah, that's part of what I got. Oh, wait, is this one what I think it is? Oh yeah. I bought this, I actually, 12 hours of sleep is pretty nice sometimes. It wasn't enough, man. My wife also slept 12 hours, she didn't get enough. I also bought this on the 4th, unopened. Like, all the runners are unopened. I want to do a project, a diorama project with this. But yeah, this is, I bought this on eBay for like 30 bucks. Then I found out right after I could have gotten it for 20. But oh well. It's still a better price than that guy that was selling his for 115 on there. And then eBay keeps bothering me like, hey, we noticed you looked at this $115 one. You still want it? And it's like, no. Why would I pay that much for it? When people are selling it for 20 and 30. That guy's probably like, why isn't anybody buying this? But yeah, no, real grades, they exist outside the Gundam. America, I need to cross the border and get one of those. Ooh, where you at? Canada, Mexico? When you say the border, I mean, technically the ocean can be a border. Oh, I forgot these two. That's right, I ran out of room for the camera. The stack was too high. These are just ones that are not on the shelf. Canada, oh, okay. So you'll probably have easier access than I ever will to a Gundam base in America. Do you guys not have Gundam bases in Canada? Get your own. Oh, let's see here. But yeah, I also got this. So we have Hobby Lobbies. There's a controversy with Hobby Lobby. Like, everybody's like, especially for the fact that people want to support their local gunpla or their local hobby shops. But you know what? This thing is $67 at Hobby Lobby, and they always have them at 40% off now. Now, 67 is a little bit higher than MSRP, but when you take 40% off of this, it's still cheaper than MSRP. But the Gundam that they decommissioned the statue on, they actually, so that the statue that walked and kneeled down, so this is based on that, the RX-78F00/E. There's a high grade of this. It comes with these blue hexagonal cell wings that look so freaking cool. It's a $45 kit. I will eventually get that probably next payday. I don't think that one's going anywhere. It just came out. A company called Canada Computers has a monopoly on Gundam in Canada right now. What the hell? They cost less than HLJ and Mayana if I shipped it myself. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I got some dust. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you guys think I was done shutting in my backlog? That was just that stack. I also have this. I pulled this actually off to look at the retail for it on the sticker, because our hobby towns actually put the retail MSRP on it, and they put theirs at 1 cent less. I have a lot of backlog, and this is what I bought on Thursday when I got paid, along with that Freedom Gundam. I got another Barbados high grade, a Zagok master grade, L Striker part, random backpack. Yesterday after I got home, I left immediately because Friday night a friend called me that an anime store on the north side of town got a massive package of P Bandais. Unfortunately, there was one. Oh man, that sucks. Oh, so you left immediately and still missed out. But yeah, so that is my backlog. I will say this is going to get dangerous with me stacking these right here, but they should be okay. Although they are getting higher than the actual thing that they're leaning against. I think it's fine. Oh, one thing I did get that I'm happy about is, and we'll swap out here. Oh, I do have a Chinese kit too, my first one. I'm gonna get more next payday. Master grade camphor. I want to put that one together too, so bad. Okay, all right. Man, My nose is itching like crazy, and I think it's allergies. I hate allergies so much. That's the sucky thing about Tennessee. Beautiful, beautiful state. But allergies, we are... Hey! Okay, it has stopped tracking my face. I need to figure out if it's a power issue. I need to figure out if this is a power issue or something. Hey. There we go. Or maybe the AI is confusing my headgear. Is that it? No? Camera's crazy. What's the P-Bandai situation for you guys in the US? Is there a good distribution network like in Japan? Is it being scalped? It is being scalped up here to double or triple the price. Holy crap! No, no, we just ordered directly from it. I actually ordered the blind box for 200, which hopefully should give me something good and hopefully worth more than 200. Me and my wife are splitting it, so 100 of my fund money, 100 of hers, plus taxes, whatever. So we're gonna do an unboxing live of that on stream next weekend because it should be here by Thursday. At least I hope it is. So yeah, I'm hoping to probably do that. Maybe I'm trying to decide if it's going to be a Friday night or maybe I'll actually stream Saturday night or something, just because of the whole, just depending. So I'm gonna put feelers out on the Discord and the Fluxer servers and see what people would prefer. So I'll do some, I guess I'll do some polls. That's what they are. But yeah, no, we're not being scalped up here unless it's on eBay or something. So we don't have that problem in Canada or in the US that you do in Canada, it sounds like. And I feel so bad for you now, because I would hate to see what a Shadow Gundam from G Gundam goes for. It's a $42 kit with $10 shipping down here. So I can only imagine what it's going to be for you guys once the scalper gets a hold of it. And I'll be honest, this I am going to be thankful for that. So I used to do retro game collecting as well. I have a fairly good collection, but they have, and they're not scalpers really, because they're not. There's nothing new with retro game collecting, but collectors in general and shops and all this stuff, just like raising the prices up so much, have screwed up that entire hobby for me that I just stopped collecting a couple months ago. I'm done. I'll buy some cheap stuff here and there, but I'm done with the actual hobby of retro game collecting because I want to play the games. I don't want to just collect. I know 2 stores here in the States. Toy Arena, I've heard of that one, and Tatsu Hobby. Both are located in California. Yeah, I'm very far away from California. So yeah, when it comes to P-Bandai, you're probably better off finding a, oh man, hold it. I think I got to sneeze, so I don't want to do that in your guys' ear. And I didn't sneeze. Never mind. You know how that works. Yeah, I'm very far away from California, so. As far as the Canada deal, if you can find a friend that lives in America and have them buy it, have it shipped to their house, and then send it to you, that would be the best way. As a ghost of Grandpa. I hope a ghost isn't getting inside my nose and messing around with it because of the sneeze. But my nose is itching like crazy tonight. I freaking hate allergies, I swear. But yeah, as far as the P-Bandai stuff, yeah. And like I said, we ordered a blind box for 200. God, I can only imagine what that's going to be for scalpers online, or if they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna send a blind box. I think they're just gonna get a blind box and then freaking take and make it so you so that they overprice them individually online. So yeah, we'll figure that out. I guess one day. Pete Bandai is actually pretty good though. I mean, with limits and stuff like that, they region lock. I get that. Like I want the Char glasses. There's some Char glasses that are coming out. They're actually on orderable, but they're only on Pete Bandai Japan. And just to get into that, you have to have a registered account, which means you have to have a registered address, from my understanding. So unless I can meet somebody who lives over there and can do it, and then send me the glasses, I won't get them. I was gonna wear them on stream, but who knows? Maybe after a while they'll actually release them over here. Then I can get them on Pete Bandai. I will totally do that. I think they're only like $100 too, but they're like nice aviator shades and stuff. You know what? I think we still need to build this thing. Sorry, I get to talking, and that's actually one thing. I don't care if it takes forever to put these things together. If you all are talking and having a fun conversation with y'all, I'm all for it. Okay, so we got this. I got them upside down because of course I do. So there is a piece right about, once it's on this end here. I'm just glad the grandpa comments are being focused on a Grandpa Gundam deal and not me. There's even millennials that are slightly younger and they're mean about it. Okay, anyways. Oh wow, I just pre-ordered the MG Zaku Phantom in custom. Not that much, but still pricing $90. Dang. That's the other crazy thing. Some of these kits, I get it. They're a special one, but dang, $90 for some of these master grades. Like the high new Gundam that I got, the real grade, that is a freaking $90 or $80 something kit. And all I can say is, I'm glad I got mine for $40 something over at Hobby Lobby. But still, always support your local hobby shops though, if you can. But I also will not judge, because some people don't have a local hobby shop. I don't have a local hobby shop, really. I got one that's got a couple of Wish from Mercury kits for $30. I'm not even interested in those kits. But all the hobby shops around me, and even right outside my area, most of them are just trading card shops now. So if anything, I've been betrayed. I don't like trading card games, mostly because they took away my used gaming stores. They're like, oh, we don't make as much as we do with trading cards, so we're just going to do the trading cards from now on. I'm like, oh, well, okay. And the only place that does used games now, they have literally no competition in the area. So they can charge whatever the hell they want. And that's even worse. So yeah, we're kind of screwed on some of this stuff where I'm at. So if somebody complains about me paying, 30 to 40% less than MSRP at Hobby Lobby and try to use bad math at me, I'm like, dude, I got my Gundam High New for $43, my real grade one. What do you want from me? That master grade Strike, Freedom Gundam, I paid $43 for it. That's still below MSRP. So I don't know what the problem is, other than, oh, it's a soulless corporation. Okay, well, some of these online shops that you buy from, Do you interact with them? Do you know they got a soul? You know? It's weird. You know, and now that I think about it, the Zaku I want right now, I want the Blaze Zaku. I need that Blaze Zaku actually at some point. I think that's a pre-order on P Bandai right now. The only thing I hate about ordering from P Bandai is the fact that they, sorry, one sec. Oh, that's an L. Is that, you know, if it doesn't ship at the same time, it's like $10 each every time, unless you hit their sell up and it's over $100. If you're lucky on that, then yeah, you don't have to worry about it as much. Like, that was the fun thing about getting that blind box on there. Free shipping because it was over $100. This coming February, it's Model Fiesta. I have saved up. I'm planning on negotiating on all the prices. I'm sorry, for what? Model Fiesta? What is Model Fiesta? Is this like a Texan thing? I need to visit Texas one day, actually. A lot of people will say it's very nice. No, I'm sure it is. But I'm not going to visit any places at the height of their heat index, though. So February sounds reasonable. I need to get to where I start going to like these conventions and stuff, too. That'd be cool, too. I guess the other thing is February. I wonder if February ends up being when they release the game for Rogue Orbit. Okay, that didn't work out. Yeah, so I'm curious what this Model Fiesta is. If this is like a swap meet or something? I'm not going to stress about too much on some of these parts as far as the stress lines and nubs, because I will be going back and sanding things down and teaching myself airbrushing. So if you notice I've skipped some stuff, it's not as bad because it's going to be fixed later. There we go. Yeah, don't leave me hanging on that. I want to know about that now. Alright, L11 goes on to this fin piece. Why can't I pick it up? I have thumbnail. I have fingernail. What the heck? Let's do that. Paint booth setup. So yeah, my wife she found a YouTuber that does a lot of paint review stuff and a lot of figure paints, mini figure paints for like Gundam, or not one, Warhammer. So we have this. It was a $50 paint booth. Oh, thanks, chair. That's nice of you to make it hard to get back on. And it's somewhat portable. I don't know why I'm trying to talk loud. I've got the mic right here on my shirt. But yeah, we have this. This has lights. And I have no windows in here, by the way, but we do have a carburetor for it. That's supposed to actually work for this setup. I have made this is the carburetor we have for it. It's got like 4 or 5 layers of filtration, including this. But I also need to clean this place up way more so I can get to that point to where I can have a permanent setup. Like this desk over here has still got a bunch of junk on it. So I don't know if I want to have it here or if I want to have it here on this table that I'm working on. This chair is gone to its maximum height, and I can't jump that high. Well, I can, but I don't want to do that on camera. It'll look weird. Yeah, there we go. The reason the chair is all weird is because I bought it for $15 at a thrift store. I do that a lot, actually. Okay, and at the start of the year, new year, January, February, vendors from all over the state of Texas, some from Mexico, come to New Braunfels, Texas. Okay. Back in January 2023, I bought out one whole table because he had nothing but P Bandai kits. Holy crap. That's awesome. Let's see. That is cool. So an entire table with P Bandai kits and you bought the whole thing out. What did you get from that? Just out of curiosity. Okay, and we got this piece together. We're still on the right side, by the way. So this is gonna look really freaking cool. Oh, the next step is to add it to this. So, like here. Let's see. So just like that. Huh. So I guess it'll sit in here like so. And then eventually... No, that's cool. But yeah, so I do plan to eventually get the paint booths together. Before I forget, I even bought a third-party Sinanju bust, but I still have it in the box. Oh, nice. We have someone on the Discord server who is obsessed with the, well, they're obsessed with Suzabi, but I think Sinanju might come in second for them at least. They got upset when they saw this guy on his back and this guy over top of him like this. I think they may have gotten upset at that. Yeah, here's my first mod I did, by the way. Real chain on the Gundam hammer. I'm going to release the short / TikTok. Both of those sometime either tonight or tomorrow. I'm just working on some finishing touches for it. I think I got it set up in a cool way. I hope it does well, but we'll find out. I've put in a lot of work on a video before and it does nothing. And I've done one that just like slaps some stuff together just to get it out, and the short or whatever will hit like a couple thousand. Like, I didn't do that much to this one. Why did the one I wanted to do work, you know, get some good attention on, get nothing for views, and then this one gets all these views, but it's dumb. Okay, and let's see here. What's the brand for the Sinanju head? I have every Bandai release of it. I have a shelf of Sinanjus. Holy crap. I've negotiated the price from $350 down to $250. Jeez. I do have some limits when it comes to buying some of the stuff. Like, I will look for a deal first. Alright, so we got this part done. Let's get the C, A, then I. Alright, we'll get the parts off the C first. Okay, C9. Aha. Okay, then we got C11. Uh-huh. So it was a Sinanju head bust at $350, and you negotiated down to $250. But dang, still. Those are prices I don't like seeing. I mean, I understand like you got some perfect grade kits that are going to be in the 200 to 300 or some of those Ver.Kas. Oh man, that tried to escape. It was nice chatting with you. Got to get ready for tomorrow. Okay. I totally understand. This was a short stream tonight anyway, so I'm only going for about 30 minutes to an hour anyways. Hope you have a good night. Hope you have a good week at work. I'll be back on here at Thursday. Probably starting the real grade, or I might do the 30-minute mission. Who knows? Maybe I could take Friday off and do the 30-minute mission all night, because all 6 hours for it, you know? A 30-minute fantasy was not 30 minutes. Anyways, have a good night, Ricardo. Awesome talking with you. Yep. Okay. We're going to continue on for a little bit longer. I don't think we're going to finish it tonight, so Thursday might actually be finishing it out. I'm very slow when it comes to this. Yeah, I started one kit from the backlog. Head done. You know, and that's another thing. So I started with the head on this one. I did it in order, and that when I screwed up, I was like, okay, I gotta get like a, you know, I have to get a vise. I have to get something to reinforce. I have to get the cement for it, the proper cement. When I cut that piece that I thought was runner. So I went ahead and started at the feet. I think from now on, I'm going to actually start at the feet and on the legs and work my way up and do the head last. I'm thinking that's what I'm going to start doing. Not because of that. That wasn't going to prevent that, because I could have still done that. But honestly, as you build it and put it all together, it kind of looks better if you do it from the feet up. Because then, you know, you can look at it and just watch it be built from the ground up, literally. And that's just me thinking on that. Let's see here. I have all 3 C pieces. I don't need any more from this runner. We are good on this runner. This is J2. Do I need anything else from J2 on here? There's nothing from J2 on this one. But yeah, definitely start on your kit. There's a few people that watch on here. They don't interact as much, but they're working on the kit, on their kits while I'm doing mine. So I guess it's interesting hearing about, you know, the kits feel motivated, keep motivating and all that stuff. So that could be a thing. Not saying you have to watch mine, but you know, your kit might do better. I don't know. I'm just kidding. I'm appreciative of anybody who stops by and watches, even for a little bit. I don't feel entitled to views or anything like that. I just like having people talking about something I'm into. I mean, there's people around me, but most people want to stay in, you know, indoors and stuff like I do. That's why, hell yeah, we're going to finish the backlog with this one. Nice. Oh, let's see here. What is this? I need I5, I9. Okay. Oh, that one's that. Yeah. So I5, I9. That's all we need from here. But yeah. I really consider these streams more than just, you know, content. They are content, but I consider it more than that. This is me finally sitting back, because I used to do game streaming, and that was stressful. Not just because it was like hard to get views and stuff and nobody really tuned in hardly. For a while, people did start to tune in at some point, which was nice. I enjoyed it. I was always grateful. But it's such a saturated thing. This is less saturated and more, in my opinion, more meaningful, because we're watching, you know, this be built into something. And now I'm just rambling and talking, hoping I'm saying something that sounds profound. So just never mind me. Okay, that's the 2 pieces from the I runner. Let's see. Did you stream something more laid back like Armored Core? Mecha seem to be very niche for streaming. Laid back. laid back. What do you mean laid back? That was armored. That was Armored Souls. That was not laid back. I never beat the first boss. In fact, I spent 3 hours and gave up. I haven't booted that game up in a year. And yes, I did stream it. I actually had somebody that was watching for a while, and they had videos on their channel of building all the Gundam, all the mobile suits from Gundam on there, like tutorials on how to do it. I have since lost their channel because they unsubscribed after I guess I wasn't doing any Armored Core, and for a while back I did stop streaming. I had been streaming off and on with gaming for like the last 6 years, and there was like well over a year's worth of where I did not stream, just for mental health reasons and stuff. But I do have a passion for horror games. And I can only imagine that's even more niche. Unless you're like this one, unless you're like Markiplier or someone, already with a huge following. People don't just usually tune in for it, I can share codes for builds PC. I have Zaku, Gelgoog builds for the bosses. Huh. Maybe is that like just like the codes to like general codes that you can put in and get certain type of builds or something? Yeah, for Armored Core 6. Yeah, I figured you were talking about Armored Core 6. Or is that like something that you have to like share like with a one-time code or something? I'm curious about that, because I didn't play it that much. Oh, one-time codes? Okay. Maybe. I have thought about booting it up here, since it definitely runs on Linux. I'm also a Linux nerd. I'm doing this all on Windows just because all the equipment is more compatible with Windows, but I do all my gaming on my beefy monster computer that is Linux. This one will actually be a beefy computer too, once I replace it. It's right now a little laptop. It's doing pretty good, except for this camera keeps wigging out on me. Other than that, but yeah, so maybe. I'm assuming you're probably not in the Discord or the Fluxor server. We got both. I don't think there's like DMing on here. Oh, this actually reminds me, I gotta plug this thing up. DSA boss YouTuber does a lot of Gundam builds on AC. I think it's how my algorithm brought me here. Oh, neat. Either that or YouTube hates you. I don't know if I'm that into the algorithm. The algorithm likes me that much. Negative, I am not. That's fair. I'm not negative either. I do make self-deprecating jokes. So I'm not serious though. I'm not like that bad. Oh, let's see here. Also, let me make sure I got the 3 pieces for this window. We got these 2 pieces that would go here and then here. And then this is, what is this one? Oh, is this, oh, we would add it to this. Okay. And then I need F1 and, I'm sorry, F29. Let's see. There it is, F29. Same piece, so they're not directionally specific. There we go. All right, and let's see. Is that all I need? Oh, L14. I need a piece from L. Yeah, I'm guessing we might be able to get through the second side of this, the next page. L14, 14. Ah, here it is. Here comes a snap. Not even a cut, it's a snap. Oh, I hate that sound. Okay, I didn't want to cut. I caused a stress mark with God hands. Not sure how. Oh, I've been doing that all night. I'm still working on my technique, basically. Like I said, that collection that I showed you, that's 10 years of collecting. I will say that probably 20% of that was from the past 10 years. I did kind of start the collection started getting a lot bigger though in the past couple months when I decided to start putting these together. I replaced retro game collecting with gunpla. So my money is not being saved, it's just diverted. But no, I've been causing stress. So I've been working on techniques to get rid of the stress marks though. So like, you know, I've got the, SP120s here, the single bladed nippers. What I do is when there's stress marks on it, so like, I'll share what I'm doing. I don't know if this is like the right way to do it, but where it tapers right here, hold on, let me zoom in. Like where it tapers at the connection, I'm cutting into that, but you'll see, you know, as straight and as flush against it as obviously, you know, like anybody would do. But yeah, there's still a nub and a stress mark. So what I do is, since they're single bladed, is when I have like an edge, and this is still risky, I just kind of shave it by tilting it a little bit, just enough for the edge to catch onto something. So it just runs the blade across. So I'm literally taking a film-like layer off of this at a time. And sometimes I can make this worse. Like I just caused an additional stress mark, but I got most of that one done. You can barely see it, but now I went too hard at the first of it. There's like a very small, it's technically along the ridge, but I can see it and it bothers the crap out of me. So now I'm going to try and just shave it off this way with the hobby knife. Then of course, you know, use the hobby knife a little bit too to try and shave it off. I mean, the point is trying to get a as little of an, or as small as an angle, just enough to get just a microfilm of it taken off so that it doesn't show a stress mark. Yeah, so same thing here. I mean, the stress mark is literally an outline of the edges of that. Let me do this. So, see if I can, yeah, you can see it right there. It's only an outline of where the runner was connected on the edges. So if I can just take like a little film-like layer off at a time, I can literally just shave this off a little bit by a little bit. Sometimes. Doesn't always work, because a lot of it's going to depend on the angle of the piece that you're working with and all that stuff too. But yeah, I have thought about getting loading up Armored Core 6 again. Getting it just as much, and the crazy part is you realize I'm actually doing this on, when you realize I'm doing this on pieces that are probably not even going to see the light of day once the thing's assembled. even if I take it apart and paint everything, it's going to be covered up, but still wouldn't have been seen anyways, you know? Crazy, right? Like, what is even wrong with me? Okay, Mark is gone. I'm still in the inner frame. Oh, nice. No, you don't. Yeah, same thing here. Also, I think there's a thing with trying to figure out exactly where the angle and the pressure is most coming from on your blade. I mean, even on the single nippers with these God hands, I can use it kind of like a hobby knife, only more controlled. But I am noticing that if I put it, even if I put it flush, if I do a put the blunt piece, the blunt side against like a ridge or something to drop off to kind of pull the blade toward it, I am noticing that if I come down to the lowest corner of the blade here, that's where the most pressure and the deepest part of it. So if I keep that as light as possible, I could probably control the stress itself. This is assuming I don't want to do like, you know, filing or something, which, you know, I got a gloss file too. Also recommend that because it's definitely helped me on some stuff. So I don't want to cause stress marks on other parts, so we'll go long ways, or we'll go perpendicular to it. Although sometimes it feels like it's not even getting the stress mark. It's like the stress mark is deeper than the rest of it, you know? I feel like if I go any further on that one, I'm just going to basically whittle it down to nothing. I think knowing every possible, I do think that knowing every possible way to remove stress marks is probably also necessary, because one way is not always going to work on all of them. So it might be more of learn them all, use the one that makes sense in the scenario. Okay, that was good enough. Part number 3. Did Hathaway air in your city? It did. I got to see it in theaters. Yes, I was very happy about that. Although I didn't even know about Hathaway. So this is also what sparked me getting into doing my gunpla backlog. So my wife wanted to see Hathaway 2. So, and Hathaway 1 did also air in theaters. We missed that one. But, well, did it air in theaters over here? It may have. I think it did. Because, I mean, even the first 2 episodes of G-Quux aired here, and we went to see that. But, so we needed to go see Hathaway 2 in theaters. I had a month and a half to get through Mobile Suit Gundam, Zeta, Double Zeta, Char's Counterattack, Hathaway 1, and then finally I could do Hathaway 2. I started about watching the Mobile Suit movies, the original Mobile Suit Gundam movies. And oh my god, I would rather go back and watch the series, because you get more information, more details and stuff, more story. Yeah, I did not watch the series. I watched all the ones that were in movie form. So I watched movies 1 through 3, and as much as I love it, that 2-hour per movie runtime felt like 6 hours each. Oh my god, it was insane. I'll go back eventually. We've got the original series too. I will go back and watch it in a paced format so I can get all the information and get more ideas for Gunpla. So I did that. I did the same for the Zeta movies. There's not a Double Zeta movie, but the Zeta movie made it so, or the the third Zeta movies made it so it changed it so you didn't have to go into double Zeta. So I'm not technically seeing double Zeta. So I watched those, then I watched Shark's Counterattack, and I loved that one. And then I watched Hathaway one. It was a little slow, but it's the same thing that I'm finding with like the Mobile Suit Gundam movies. It was a long and slow build-up, and then you get some action in the last 10 to 20 minutes. Then you get the second movie, which has a little more action because things are more established. Then the third one is going to be build up until you get to a 30-minute battle at the end, I bet. I'm guessing that's kind of how the Mobile Suit Gundam movies were for me. So I plan to go back and watch stuff, but I'm also going through Seed. I'm like 70 episodes into Seed, and then I gotta watch the movies because the Seed movie's coming out soon, and I think there's some more movies I need to watch from that one. I need to watch F91 that everybody freaking hates. Somebody put out a tweet that said everybody will accept teenagers psychic teenagers piloting Gundams and fighting wars and everything, you know, and becoming psycho dust when they die, but they won't accept F91 as a Gundam movie. I was like, I don't know what's happening here. And one sec, I've talked too much apparently. But we did go see Hathaway 2 in the theaters, and I enjoyed it immensely. And here's the thing too, that last bit of it, the song they used, "Sweet Child of Mine," it's like you have to wonder how much licensing they can afford. My wife was listening to a thing on the earnings call for Bandai. Gundam in general takes it makes twice as much as every Bandai IP combined. So you take everything, Dragon Ball, One Piece, everything that Bandai has. I would imagine, I mean, I don't know if it's that expensive. It's probably not like Beatles expensive, but the fact that they were able to put that in an animation, it might be expensive. It's an older, recognizable song, so I assume it is. But in terms of that, they probably could get a Beatles song if they felt like it, just because of how much Bandai makes on Gundam alone. Like I said, it's every single one of their IPs that they have. Take those, combine them all together, then double that, and then add some more, and apparently that's what Gundam makes. I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. This isn't going anywhere. And I'm happy about that. Is Gundam making it a lot because of gunpla? That's the biggest thing. That's what I would imagine. Oh, I thought I destroyed something there. Wait, did I pinch it? Oh god, I think I did. Oh man, I think I pinched that a little bit. Oh. Maybe it won't be so bad. Yeah, so I think my nippers pinched the back piece here. You can see that white. That's not where the nub was. Let's see if I can fix it with this thing. I can't do much about the shape that it made, except for maybe hiding it and hoping it didn't actually... Did the back of these actually... You know what? That can be fixed. Okay. So... I think I can apply some cement to it and just let it sit for overnight. See, like I said, I'm still learning things as I go. Like, I've never done like airbrushing before. I have all the stuff for it because my wife made sure we were getting equipped for it, because she wants to airbrush her stuff too. But man, this stuff can get expensive at times for all the equipment. That's why I'm glad we found that for $50 on clearance from Lowe's. for that airbrushing station, that is. I found one that is a $400 one, but it uses running water, so you can definitely use it indoors without ventilation. So it's definitely something I'm gonna look into. But that's one of those things that I would pretty much have to really take off at this, you know? But yeah, you guys, the outer armor piece, yeah. I wasn't expecting it. It actually cut it. Yeah, go figure. God hand cut nippers can actually cut with this side too, apparently. I think it just pinched it enough to where it actually cut. But yeah, I can fix that with cement. So it won't be so bad. Oh yeah, pro tip. If you have water or any drinks around, make sure something with a lid, you know, like this. I went to go drink some water one night after pieces flew everywhere and didn't even think about it. I didn't drink it. No, I didn't drink it. Don't worry. But I looked in there, I was like, oh, no, this water's gone. I'm not going to be drinking this. Okay, I think I will actually use the file on this one. And of course, I'm also going only one way with a file. Okay, that should be good. Alright. Oh, one more piece. I guess we'll get the right side of it done for tonight. Yeah, it's almost 10 o'clock, so since I have work in the morning, we'll probably get through some of the next page, which will be the same thing we've done tonight, only for the left armor side, or left side of the flying armor. And then we'll call it for tonight and finish it up on Thursday. Oh, man. Okay, you know what? We're gonna cut this one this way. I cut a little bit I cut a small layer here. That's gonna be another cement piece. I guess the other cool thing about streaming is if I forget what I was supposed to do, I can just go back on the stream and see where I screwed up. Let's see what we got. Alright, so we got C9. We got... Oh, A15. I missed that. That's A2. That's B. Oh, and that's annoying. A1 was all the way in the back by itself. It was actually very easy to reach. I had to go and overcomplicate everything. Let's see, I needed A, what, 5? A15, yeah, here we go. Two pieces, the 2 5s here, so... There we go. Okay, this one is actually removing the stress marks like I was hoping. There we go. Excellent. All right, so we got C9. They're showing that the longest piece is in the back. This piece will go on it. If I can get my fingers to let me move it. Okay, that goes inward like this. Oh, come on. That is a tight fit. It didn't have a, yeah, it doesn't have a specific side, so. Jeez. I hope it's not supposed to rotate. I mean, I know it's supposed to, but my God. Yeah, look at that. Ah. Man. Okay. So now we got C11. It's got a specific here. And that goes on the outside, facing this way. My God. I think one of the things that also cause some of these pieces on like the Zeta and others to where they become curse kits and because things break could be the fact that some of these parts are so tight that you have to apply so much force that you end up overdoing it and then you cause it to break too. So if that is the case, if it feels like it's going to break, I think what I'll have to do is I'll need to take out some of these pieces and just kind of sand them down with a sponge, sanding sponge. Okay. So we got this. We got this. This, like this. Okay, here we go. So this actually goes like this. Okay. Okay, yeah, that piece that I kind of started pinching is up here, so or down here on this side. So I think we'll be okay, looks wise. Okay, this will slide. Okay, I like that mechanism. All right, and then this one goes on and keeps it all in place. Wait, what? No. Yes, no, wait, maybe. What is happening? What the? Wait, so this also goes on. Okay, this is very confusing. All right, I'm gonna zoom out. Unzoom as I have it labeled on my button. Okay, so I'm looking at this. This is I9. Oh, never mind, I'm just dumb. Okay. Yep, that makes way more sense now. Yeah, I was looking at this, I'm like, why is it doing that? Now it makes way more sense. Okay, so that acts as a stopping point for this on the slider too. Okay. All right. Problem solved. All right, so we got the white fin here. So this will go, yeah. Then I guess, oh wait, it goes all the way in, doesn't it? Oh, hey, get back here. Okay. So it's showing here. Okay, yeah, I see. Makes perfect sense now. Yeah. Oh, come on. Huh. Alright then. That's not... Doesn't feel like it's actually going in like it should here. It looks like it's lined up right, so I guess it seems like it's too high. Hold on. This one I am nervous about breaking right now. Jeez, this is got an amazingly tight fit on one piece. My God. Okay, let's try that again. In fact, listen. I know that was in place for it before, but something seemed wrong, out of place here. Something seems wrong. So let's put it in here and see what happens. So it looks like this is supposed to be elevated a little bit compared to it, because there's the white fin, or white part of the fin. Okay. So now the only pieces that connect now are down here. And it could be this is just a sensitive one, like it's very loose, because here it's got to be loose because this is here in between. And the only thing that's really stopping this from pulling out is down here, where it's got kind of a binding piece. So maybe there's just something inherently sensitive and very fragile about Zeta, how the Zeta is done when it has a transformation element to it. Maybe that's it. I mean, I consider this particular kit cursed at first because, like, you know, something bad kept happening every time I was streaming with it. You know, I cut a runner piece. Actually, the very first episode, or very first stream I did with this one, the head cannon's right here. We'll zoom in. But yeah, those little silver head cannons right here for the Gatling guns. I think they're Gatling guns. I dropped one of those. I spent about 30 to 40 minutes looking for it in the floor. The only thing I know is it bounced off the concrete, it went upstairs, went outside, ran some laps, stole the car, ran some DoorDash for some extra money, got in a car case, came home after outrunning the cops, rearranged the furniture upstairs, came back down and jumped behind two bags that were underneath this table here that it shouldn't have been able to get to. El Mix Raspidos. Hey, how's it going? How are you? Sorry, I just saw the messages popping up here for yes, 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 hi. How are you tonight? Hello. So yeah, yeah, it was a weird piece. I assume maybe you're saying yes because of the Zeta curse or something. Maybe there is a Zeta curse. I don't know. Maybe the double Zeta is the uncursed one. No, I see your message. You don't have to keep saying hi. You can keep saying hi if you feel like it. Team no. Huh. Not quite sure what you're meaning. But yeah, this really seems sensitive, especially with these parts. I might take these out later and sand them down for the shaft of it. Not for that piece. That piece seems okay, although I don't like when I go to. You see how that's bending out, and I'm just trying to rotate that. I might sand it a little bit just to make it a little bit looser, not too loose. Okay. Let's get the rest of this on here. But yeah, that head cannon piece, that was upsetting. And I just go. Sorry, I'm not quite sure what you're referring to. Okay, there we go. Now we have something else to stop this. It form fits to that piece there. Man, I can't wait to panelize this too. Oh, let's see here. Oh no, I was thinking maybe this went all the way up here. I guess not. Does it? No. No, I'm not. I don't really, not really into that meme, to be honest. But yeah. So, anyways, so we have the right side of the backpack, which I wonder. Oh. Right side of the flying armor. I bet this is what that goes to. I'm just going to do this because why not? Game over, said hi. Yeah, no. I see you. I see you. I bet that's how that goes here. If not, then oh well. We'll correct it later. But yeah. That's looking pretty good. We also got this thing. Not quite sure how this is going to fit into that. I need to actually watch the data. But yeah, all right. Well, it's after 10 o'clock, so I do need to go ahead and probably end the stream here. I thought I would get a little bit further. I was kind of hoping to finish the whole thing tonight, but I did not. Appreciate everybody coming on here and talking too. I think we'll figure something out next. But yeah, anyways, so we're going to go ahead and end for tonight. I'll be back on here on Thursday night, where it's probably going to be finishing this up again. All right, man. Got a chest and head done. Oh, nice. Yeah, so I do need to put like a poster up, and well, I think I do have this up in the Discord. So yeah, I do have a Discord and a Fluxer server. So if you don't like Discord, then I've got Fluxer, alternative Discord, and it's not Discord, but it looks exactly like Discord. It's actually more privacy centric. But anyways, I do like to post what I'm working on in there, and I like to see everybody else post their stuff too. So yeah, if you want to join and post that, feel free to. And I'll have updates and schedules and stuff. You know, I announce when I'm streaming, which is typically going to be Thursday night from 8 to 10, 7 to 10 for Sunday nights, but Friday, 8 o'clock p.m. This is all Eastern time, by the way. So 8 o'clock Eastern to whenever. I've once gone all the way to 5 because it was just fun. Wasn't gunpla, but you know. And I'm considering for the blind box. I'm considering Saturday night. Maybe a special stream on Saturday night or something, or I might make that part of Friday night. I'm gonna put fillers out on the Discord and see what people think. You know, would you want to see this on a Friday night interrupting the build, or do you want to see like a special stream just to do a blind box, and then just go over it? I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna work on some short form stuff like showing off the the mod here, my first mod for the Gundam hammer. I got another mod I gotta work on to fix my second V clear. The thing that's holding that shield on, I lost it, so I got another piece that's similar that I can put on the other elbow. So, but I'm gonna do magnets, so I'm gonna improve it. So yeah. Okay. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end the stream here. I'm gonna go ahead and get my stuff ready for work tomorrow, from lunch to, well, lunch for the week, and my clothes. Make sure all my clothes are washed and everything and dried, and get in the bed and hopefully feel rested tomorrow finally. Oh my god, it's been a crazy weekend. Anyways, hope you all have a great week. See y'all on Thursday. I'm OBI-san, and I'm out.
Altitude rise.